Okay, I was gonna plan to make this like a lot more in depth of a breakdown, but then I started to think about it more, and it's not like as close of a fight as I thought it would be. So I won't be doing what I did in my other verses, you know, the other two, breaking down the fight and what would happen. Maybe I'll do that another. I think I'm gonna do a few more scenarios of this fight with different versions of the character from different movies and stuff. So today I chose to do Boba from the Book of Boba Fett versus Prey, or the Predator from the movie Prey. And I didn't really just I kind of just chose this because they're both recent movies or recent cinema, I guess you could say. Both came out this year, and I don't like to compare like old movie to new movie because fighting choreography has obviously developed a lot, and it's just kind of like weird to figure that out. And if I chose Boba from an older movie, then he'd just be. I mean, he ain't really too. He doesn't do too much. I'll say that. So yeah, I think I haven't watched all the Predator movies yet, but I watched Prey and I watched the original Predator. So once I watch some of the other ones, I'll choose one. Eventually, this is probably gonna be in like a few months or something. I don't know, and then I'll choose that against a different Boba Fett. But nonetheless, let's get into the video. So the Predators are a species of aliens, and they like to hunt the best fighters that they can find. Like they are warriors types of species, and well, I mean conquering warrior types of species rather, I guess you could say. But so yeah, they seek out fights. They are very strong, and they are also very technologically advanced, and all their technologies are centered towards weapons. They're a few levels below Star Wars level, but they're pretty intelligent. Uh, but the ones we've seen have also been very arrogant. So okay, so in the movie Prey, this certain individual in question is able to kill a wolf without much difficulty, but it also does have to go invisible. And when it fights the bear, this ain't happening, by the way. This picture right here, that is not happening. I do not think that's gonna happen. A little spoiler alert, but yeah. So when it fights the bear, it is kind of getting its ass kicked for a little bit until it goes invisible again, or uses camouflage rather. Like I think that's one of its biggest advantages. Then when it fights the brother, okay, it fights the other warriors and it does kick their asses. The Native American warriors from rather Comanche warriors. I think that's how you pronounce it. Then when it fights the brother 1-on-1, he's a really good fighter, but I'm not gonna lie to you, he does kind of kick its ass. Like there's no way around it. But he's also a very skilled warrior, and the Predator in question is very quick actually, but he's just way quicker, and that's like the main knock I can say against the Predator. It's not that skill of a fighter; it's just really strong and has really good weapons. Like it's like a dude, like an idiot with a shotgun versus like a swordsman with a katana. Like I don't know. It's hard to compare, but I mean, like the brother, like literally just didn't even like try to outsmart. Like he just straight up beat it. Like there's no way around it. And then he uses invisibility again. So yeah, I think that's why I said earlier that's like its main advantage. Her sister, his sister, I cannot remember her name, but she on the other hand does seem to outsmart him more so, rather than actually be a better fighter. Without its mask, its accuracy goes down a lot, and she does outsmart it because I mean she did plan this fight, so that does give her advantage when the predator didn't think she was a threat, so he just wasn't thinking about her, and her weapons were that she used, and she stole its mask, which was a pretty good thing for her. If she did not, then I'm not sure how that would have gone. Yeah, she does see. Yeah, she outsmarts it rather than outright beats it. And well, I mean, yeah, she did outright beat it, but she didn't outfight it. I guess you could say. So I feel like that pretty much wraps up the Predator. Not super skilled, very strong. Physically, it's a beast, but mentally, not so much. Okay, so on to Boba Fett. Uh, not gonna break it down too much, but people did think he was weak in his own show, Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett. But he, first off, he fights the Tusken leader with one of their staffs. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called a gaffy stick or something. But yeah, so he fights her, and he does get his ass kicked because I mean he doesn't know how to use the weapon. He learns more. He still has more to learn eventually, but he does become a pretty good fighter with it. He beats a lot of people, like many fighters with the blasters with his gaffy stick, and so yeah, he's pretty good with that. Then eventually he gets his Beskar back, obviously, and I mean, dude, he's just like he kicks ass with that. But he does get beat up pretty bad by Black Sandin, but that's also because he was like sleeping. He wasn't conscious in his bacta, and then he just gets attacked and he's like naked and he has like no weapons. So and he still actually did kind of decent, I guess you could say. But yeah, he's a pretty good fighter. His suit's really good. He's a really skilled fighter in hand to hand combat. We've seen before. I would say he wasn't quick, but dude, he mows down the stormtrooper he fights without um, a blaster, and they're all using blasters. He's able to like kill them all really quickly. He's adaptable in situations. He does fight Cad Bane, who's quicker than him, and I think that's why Cad Bane had the advantage. But technically, Boba does win, and Cad had the advantage when he won. So I think you could say that's more impressive, or you could say that he off guarded him. Regardless, Boba is a really good fighter, and I mean, there's not much else to say. He doesn't really have much of a weakness, it seems, uh, except for maybe when he's caught off guard. But like when he's in a fight, I don't think he's gonna and he's ready for the fight. I don't think he's gonna be caught off guard because that's what he does. But in the originals, I mean, he was it didn't seem like he had too many strengths, to be honest. He was like the exact opposite. And in the comics, he's like a whole different animal. But yeah, that's a video I could make. Comic Boba Fett versus Strongest Predator. I don't know. Boba Fett would destroy the Predator. I'm not even joking. Like, there is no shot it would win. This version or the original one. Like, Boba Fett just smacks it. Like, it's kind of like I'm kind of like speechless like explaining. Like I rewatched the clips and stuff, and I'm like, holy shit, it's gonna like get destroyed. So pretty much the breakdown of the fight would be as soon as Boba's aware of the Predator, he'd probably just like shoot it with his blaster. I'm not sure exactly how that would affect the Predator because of its armor. And then if that didn't kill it, then he'd shoot his rocket at the Predator, and it would definitely die after that. If the log could kill it, that could as well. And yeah, so Boba Fett would handle business pretty quickly in this scenario. But yeah, I think I'll make another scenario of this that we could go more into depth and be a bit more fun. I meant to say I got cut off there. By the way, sorry about like some of the noises in the background. There's some fucking NASCAR shit, car races that are near here. That it's not NASCAR, but still, it's just some annoying rednecks. But okay, regardless. So I want to do more videos like these where I do different scenarios of verses, and I can go more into depth in this one because this one's just like a spanking pretty much. But yeah, so I'm gonna do Luke, I believe, versus Anakin in different points in time in different movies and stuff. And I mean, people have already done this, but I'm gonna do more interesting scenarios, in my opinion, at least. So I'll do probably Anakin Attack of the Clones versus Luke Return of the Jedi. Anakin in Episode 3 versus Luke and Mando, or Boba or whatever. And then maybe I'll compare Luke in the sequels to Anakin. I don't know. There's a lot of different scenarios, and I think it'll be fun to make, and please subscribe and like the video. Almost forgot to say that. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Hope you enjoy.